am Luke, y'all. It's Common Sense here, but I know it might be strange as I am broadcasting you from the world of Minecraft. But you know what? I'm tired of showing my ugly mug IRL, and I figured I'd show you my ugly mug in, well, luck form. Plus, to top it all off, I'm here to talk about a couple topics that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time. I'm just hoping this is not on my YouTube channel for me and my brother, because then I'd be really pissed. Hoping this is showing up, well, live over here on my channel. And I've been saying that the Common Sense Yooper is dead. The Common Sense is no, the show is dead. Well, I've had enough of this bullshit. And I mean bullshit. And no offense to the guy that does the no bullshit show. Well, no offense. No, none taken to you, sir, because I actually quite enjoy your content. But you do cover South Park a little too much, if I might ask. So please stop the South Park crap. Thank you. If you can't, well, more power to you. Because it's freedom of speech and all that. Speaking of freedom of speech, and speaking of, well, let me just let's just say this. Here in game, I've kind of got a small axe to grind with our current, not president, but our current Federal Trade Commission. And you're really starting to piss me off. And not just you, but YouTube in general and Google. Literal axe to grind in Minecraft. Just in the virtual world, because you got it out for video games, and it's really pissing me off. Not just video games, but YouTube creators and content creators. Which really angers the hell out of me. Why, you might ask? Why would it anger the hell out of me? It's because, simply put, you assholes don't care about the U.S. Constitution and Bill of Rights. Which makes me want to just, And plus, the U.S. Constitution and Bill of Rights is there to protect us citizens and content creators. It's not just for the everyday individual. It's also to protect businesses. Now, I know you guys are probably... I'll put the XY. Alright, that's way into my other slot. But you guys probably don't care about the Constitution and Bill of Rights. I do. I do a lot. A little too much, to tell you the truth. Now, you might say, well, why didn't you go and become a lawyer? Probably because my local school board and my local school system has screwed me over more than once. Now, I'm doing Minecraft because I am a gamer at heart. And I'm sick and tired of this crap. Now, the other reason why I have that painting behind me is because I pray to God Almighty in heaven that you cannot knock it off before I get a lawyer. Because what you're doing under the United States Constitution and Bill of Rights is illegal. So highly unconstitutional and illegal, mind you, it annoys the hell out of me. Now, see this one book on this ledger, on this so-called thing here? I've been writing down the U.S. Constitution and Bill of Rights and dictating in Minecraft to practice my legal jargon. Why, you might ask? Because I hate tyranny. Speaking of tyranny, those folks in Virginia, those pro-gun and pro-Bill of Rights folks, I salute you heavily. If I could salute in Minecraft, I would. Now, I might jump over onto flippin' false and give you a salute, because out of respect and, well, love for our rights. Founding fathers, to this day, I have a feeling, are not just turning in their graves, but wish to return from the dead to hit you with every musket, rifle, and any blunt object they can get their hands on, and beat you with them. Bend you over their knees and paddle your asses. Literally, folks, I am sick and tired of our civil liberties being violated. But then my mother tells me, Luke, it's politics. You have no say in the matter. You can't change anything. Well, then why did you teach me as a very young child? Anybody can make a difference. Any single person can make a difference. So what, you were lying to me my whole life? You were lying to me as a child? Gee, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, family. You are a big fat bunch of liars. Which I don't think that's true, because my family, we are the most honest and wholesome as they come. Sure, we might sneakily hate big government as much as the next person, unless you're a liberal or a communist loving dumbass. Pardon my French. Now, I have to say, pardon my French. The other reason why I'm doing this in Minecraft, because this way my show is more family friendly to you little kiddies out there. So I do apologize to the kids that are watching this and going, well, it's Minecraft. It's Minecraft. Why can't you play the game? Because I don't need to play the game. I'm using Minecraft as a simple basis to get my point across. See those books over there? Those are the books. If I had to measure about the amount of knowledge I have to knowledge of the U.S. Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and its laws, I've studied that entire bookshelf over there, entire shelf's worth, and that's just in my spare time. I used to go to my local library when I was not just in high school, but in junior high school, and read law books. I am self-taught. Sure, I struggle with reading. I had special education as a child. So what? I don't care. If you guys really think some silly little piece of paper saying I don't have a GED or a high school diploma is going to stop me, ha! I am a U.S. citizen who knows his rights as much as they should and knows certain the laws how to act around police officers and how not to act, how to respect my fellow service members, my fellow service members. Why did I say fellow service members? I never served in the military. Ah, yes, my fellow man. I meant to say my fellow man and fellow woman. It is 2019 after all. But you get my picture. And if you guys are wondering what's with the skin, guys, I don't want to shoot. Crap. 1 second, guys. Eh, okay, as I was saying, before I accidentally knocked my book off the ledger, and I was trying to say is my fellow man, I am more grateful to our veterans than normal people would be. Because I've had family, and I still have family that are veterans. My family served in every major conflict that I can recollect except the Revolutionary War, unless we had, like, cousins or something back then. But my family's been in this country for so long, it boggles my mind. I don't care how long. But I know it's before the Civil War. I think we've been around since the War of 1812. Let me think here. Yeah, 1812. Problem is, my family was probably serving on the Canadian side. I'm dating back to my dad's bloodline, not my mother's. They didn't come over here until the Civil War, pre-Civil War, and then after Civil War. So yeah, doesn't matter. Back to the point. Our Constitution and Bill of Rights are being violated by the Federal Trade Commission. Plus, YouTube, I'm talking to you, Google. YouTube and Google are going to strip each and every member of anything that's not child friendly and go with the FTC on this and fine us $40,000. I don't know about you. I don't have 40 grand. If you have 40 grand, you are richer than a mother. And I'm saying a mother because I'm not going to say an F word because yada yada yada. I'm trying to make this semi-family friendly, guys. And semi-family friendly is the best I'm going to. And I'm keeping my swears so minimal. Why? Because one, it's late at night. Two, I need more coffee. And three, the tyranny is coming. How do you tell? Because I had a lantern on my desk. One lantern signaling they're coming by land, not by sea, one by land. And not just by land, but virtual land as well, because they're coming in the virtual world. They're coming through the internet. And you guys don't understand this, do you? You don't understand. If you do, why aren't you saying anything about it? Why aren't you getting a lawyer? Because you depend on people like me, or wish people like me would stand up. I run a small group on Facebook, a small group of a couple, 100 members or so, and the groups are the Constitution and Bill of Rights of the Constitution and Bill of Rights group on Facebook, and as well as the Upper Peninsula Bill of Rights group. Meaning, I run these groups for reasons of my hopeful, loving system. I love to run these groups because I believe everyone has a right to life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and the right to defend themselves. I know the one member of my group is the most vocal on Facebook. Chuck, you know who you are. I'm only saying his first name because, well, he's my dad's friend, and I don't want to say his last name because he can lose his job. Plus, these people don't really care about your rights. They only care about a paycheck, paycheck, paycheck. These are your everyday bureaucrats and politicians destroying our rights as constitutional sovereign citizens. Now, I'm not saying sovereign citizens as the sovereign citizens movement. Sovereign citizens as in every citizen has their rights as an individual within the United States Republic, constitutional republic. That's right, you commie buggers. Talking to you liberals and Democrats, we are a constitutional republic, not a democracy, you commie-loving pricks. Now, I hate going off and being hateful and whatnot. I'm trying to be family friendly here, guys, so do forgive me. And I know this is probably boring as all heck, me going back and forth, but it's getting my point across. Now, to the point I'm trying to say, I'm going to have to look into an attorney within the next couple of months, and I'm going to be filing a lawsuit. And I'm going to make sure that attorney is one of those bulldog attorneys. Basically, they don't get paid unless they win the case. And then I don't have to pay them a single dime. Why? The lawsuit is going to be quite large. Okay, well, with every the lawsuit is going to be a trust lawsuit. I'm going to set this trust up for members of YouTube, such as myself, and so on. I'm going to set this lawsuit up, if the case is won, to sue the U.S. government, aka the FTC, and Google and YouTube, quite a large sum. Now, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this at all. You want to know why? Because lawsuits are a pain in the ass. Plus, it might just ruin my chances of getting a proper job. But, as the person I am, I will not back down. I will not back down, and Uncle Sam can bite my butt. Do you know why? I haven't made enough money to be taxed unless I'm buying liquor. And then I pay the trade tax for that. Buying alcohol, I definitely pay my taxes. I pay the taxes on everything I need. The amount of money I've made over the years is less than, let me see here, I made less than, probably in my entire lifetime, less than $10,000. Less than that. And I'm 28 years old. Well, I'm 29. Yeah, 29 in next September. Oof. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm trying to say, guys, and I don't like saying this, is I am sick and tired of all the bullshit. All the bull crap, all the bullshit. We are living in a clown world after all. A clown world! This is not what I wanted when I grew up. I didn't want to live in a world so messed up, so crazy, and without proper intellectuals. The colleges. Going to college anymore for me is a death sentence. You wanna know why? If I open my mouth and voice my opinions, I'm afraid some idiot liberal's gonna take a stone and bash my head in. Yes, me, a guy that does not like violence. I am a pacifist by nature. I hate violence. Why, you might ask? Because I'm sick and tired of seeing it. Plus, I am quick to anger these days, and I really don't like to get pissed off. Because brain stuff, just not just mental anxieties, emotional anxieties, and anxiety issues, but it doesn't matter for getting upset over stupid things like that. The other thing I'm making this video about is my local, all you guys and gals that live in Escanaba and Delta County, you probably don't even know this. My local school board, you idiots, trying to erase every single alumni's legacy that ever went to Sioux Hill School. Yeah, I'm talking to you idiots. I'm going to be talking to you soon, and I hope you guys are ready for it, because I'm not going to file no lawsuit. No. I want to just have a stern talking to you guys. So you're trying to erase the legacy of every single student that ever raised funds for that school. Fundraisers. We raised, I believe, a couple $100,000 for units. And now you want to decide, oh, it's going to be okay. Let's close the school. Make teachers lose their jobs. Yes, teachers, I am worried about you guys. You educators, the ones that did right by me. Sioux Hill School is the one school that did not wrong me. Same with Wells. God bless it. It's no longer a school anymore. That was my first elementary school. But Sioux Hill School did the best by me, in my opinion. I went to 3 different elementary schools. And the ones I went to, my first 2 elementary schools, are no longer there anymore. I am an alumni of many elementary schools. And one thing I was good at in elementary is history. History. Social studies, math, science. Those were my specialties. Why? Because when I was growing up, I didn't know what I wanted to do. But I knew knowing these basics and basic systems would help me. Now, I've been thinking about becoming many things and doing many things. I know one thing. I need a proper education. I need to finish my education. I have been trying to properly finish my education without paying a single cent by going to my local library. Well, when I had the chance, used to go to my local library, but now I've been doing a lot of research on YouTube, Google, and so on history. I've been majoring myself in history courses, world history, geography, that kind of stuff. I pretty much sure at this rate I should have a doctor's degree in this stuff. I could probably even teach at a flipping college, but I don't have the paperwork to prove it. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, well, why isn't your skin, guy's eyes brown? I can't change that. It's console, guys. Do apologize. Doesn't matter. Back on topic. Now, trying to say is, I've been studying my history. I've been studying my math. I've been studying my sciences, and my reading has gotten a lot better over the years. But the problem is I don't have the credits, and I won't go back to school because why? What little credits I do have, pardon me for getting up close, won't count. Now, other things. Back to my little ranting and raving about the violations of the United States Constitution and Bill of Rights. The FTC, you idiots. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. The amount of swear words and cuss words I want to throw towards you morons and bureaucratic dimwits and doomkoffs. I really want to chew you out, but I don't want $40,000 on my own head. Fine. Now, we might just have to say this one thing and one thing only. You, Jack, space, donkey rears, are a thorn in my side. YouTube, Google, you've been a thorn in my side since 2012. I have tried to be nice. I have been patiently waiting. I've joined the YouTubers Union because of you idiots for reasons. Through my other YouTube channel. Not this one. This YouTube channel is not a member of the YouTubers Union. I've thought about it. I've thought about changing this, but this is also my personal YouTube account. So I do not just make content on this account, but I also watch videos. I enjoy that kind of stuff. Because I love freedom and I love to talk about freedom. I was growing up as a kid. I realized, hey, life ain't so bad. Only because I was stupid and I was naive and young. As the older I get, the more angry I get. The more pissed off I get. The more stuff I see. I have a phrase that I love very much from JFK. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. My job, I'm telling you this very kindly, I've taken this up as a mantle, and with the heavenly host's help, God Almighty, is to keep an eye on you idiots. A literal eye on you. Very much so. Did you get my drift? Okay, good. Now, I've been watching you, and watching you, and watching you, seeing how stupid you guys will get. But it doesn't matter to me. Why? Because no matter how much watching I do, and no action, nothing's going to get changed. Nothing's going to happen. I'm planning on getting into politics soon. So, you morons better straighten up your act, or I'm going to, so help me God, I'll pull a Hillary Clinton on your butt. And I'm saying I will pull Hillary Clinton once I get the right amount of people in my corner. Not pocket, corner. And I will take it very seriously. Ah, crap, that again. Oh, well, as you guys can tell, I'm not really happy. I'm really quite angry, quite pissed, and I'm using my voice in a calm manner. You wanna know why? Because people with calm voices tend to get their point across a lot more clearly. A little less emotion, a little more calm, a little more quiet. I understand this, and I've learned this trick from my mother. Bless you, Mom, for I love you very much. Now, on another matter, I am sick and tired of all the bullshit. Every single time I have to put up with this crap, I get very, very angry. Now, if you get my gist of it, this is what's going to happen. One, I'm going to contact my local representative, aka my governor, congressman, and so on, that represents not just me, but the rest of the voting population in Michigan, and I'm going to ask them to look into the matter as well. I'm also going to talk to some constitutional lawyers, didn't need to go that far, but some constitutional lawyers and some Bill of Rights lawyers and see how much violation this is. Because if the violation is occurring and it is proper and legal, I will file this lawsuit. I am going to file the lawsuit, and I've come up with a proper amount for the lawsuit. You know what the current U.S. national debt is? Yeah, that much. I think Uncle Sam might take me a little too seriously when I do this, because I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of not just me being thrown around, pushed around, kicked, and abused, and bullied. That's another reason why I do this crap. I hate bullies. I hate bullies more than anything. You wanna know why? Because I was a bully victim. I was a victim of being bullied so much in high school, junior high school, and don't get me started on an elementary. Let's just say I've had it. I've had it not just up to, well, taller than my Minecraft character, but taller than my house. And I'm so pissed off about every single little detail with bullying in the factor from the U.S. government. Yes, I'm talking to you, Uncle Sam. Hey, Mr. President, why don't you fix this issue? Because you done do not want to do this. I'm talking to you, Mr. Donald Trump. Now, I am quite a big fan of a lot of things. I am a big fan of liberty. I love my constitutional rights and I love my freedom of speech. This is why I'm doing this channel. And those folks at home, because I see I have a viewer, hello. Now, I probably wonder, why is he doing Minecraft and talking about the Constitution and Bill of Rights? Probably because I am sick and tired of having to show my ugly mug. That's not on camera. I'm using a camera in my console. That's why I'm also doing this little studio thing in here. Now, as I said earlier, tyranny is afoot. For our freedoms and our civil liberties are being stripped from us. That's why I have this lantern on my desk. They're coming by land, haha. They're coming by land, haha. Not by sea, but by land. One for land, two by sea. I remember my U.S. history. And if you get the flipping reference, it's what happened back when Paul Revere rode and warned the British are coming, the British are coming. Instead, it's the tyrants are coming, the tyrants are coming. I'm sick and tired of it. And that lantern on my desk will stay there until this crap with the Federal Trade Commission will, as I was saying, as soon as the lawsuit is filed, that's going to stay there. I'm filing this lawsuit against the Federal Trade Commission and YouTube and Google because they are violating U.S. Constitution Bill of Rights. Therefore, these companies and or entities within the federal government should not be allowed to operate any longer. The U.S. national debt is the amount of the lawsuit, and there's final. I'm going to be looking for an attorney as soon as I possibly can. Not tonight, maybe tomorrow, or the next day. But first, I have to make some phone calls. But tomorrow, probably going to put it off till, I'm putting it off till Wednesday. I am going to be doing this. I'm sick and tired of bullying from the FCC, FTC, and, well, the U.S. federal government. I'm sick and tired of it. And to you guys and gals, once again, in the state of Virginia that are giving the good fight to your local idiots in government, good job. I salute you more than ways than one. Now, on to the topic at hand. We, the people, need to stand up for ourselves, literally. It's time we, the people of the U.S. Constitution, USA, tell the federal government enough is enough. Tell the federal government. I'm not talking about President Trump here, folks, so if you're anti-Trump, please leave. I'm sorry, but I'm not talking about the current president. No. I didn't like Obama either, but the president's a president, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm talking about the idiots that allowed this to happen. The so-called Federal Insight Board is not doing their job anymore, and I'm sick and tired of it. They're allowing communists to run amok in our country. They're also letting a whole bunch of other crap happen. Why aren't they doing anything? Because there's no money in it. There's no drama. That's one thing I've learned since I started my channel back in 2012. People love drama more than anything, and I'm sick and tired of it. Not thinking logically. Logic is what dictates life. And you guys are probably wondering, why is he talking about this boring stuff? Because this is a common sense Yooper show. And you know what? I'm talking plain old common sense with my own twist. And I'm talking politics. And we should just call it the common sense. I'm not common sense. I should call it the Yooper political corner. But I don't feel like doing that. Or Yooper Liberty. I could call it Yooper Liberty Show. Could change the name for once and for all. This is season 1. Oh, not season 1. This is probably season 5 of the Common Sense Super Show. Because every time I do an episode, like every 3 episodes, it's like a new season. But it doesn't matter anymore. The Common Sense Super Show is back, and it will stay back. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm going to be doing these little skits in Minecraft for the show every so often. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast / YouTube video. The lawsuit will be filed within, I don't know when the lawsuit will be filed, but I have to talk to attorneys first. I have to see how much violation is happening. Because if so, oh boy, I don't want the money myself, but I wouldn't mind a chunk of the pie. I'm going to be doing this as a trust lawsuit. All funds and funding will be going not just to the defense of the U.S. Constitution and Bill of Rights. I'm going to set up a trust in that matter, a constitutional defense trust, but I'm also going to be setting up a simple matter as, We the People Defense Trust as well. Because people like myself that are law-abiding citizens need to learn how to defend ourselves in armed ways and unarmed ways. It's always best to know how to defend yourself, not just mentally and verbally, and also the ways of defending yourself one and more than one way than another. But defense is key. Defense. Always defend, never attack. That's what we have to do these days. Now, some folks in the U.S., here in the United States, probably will think, well, why don't we just do? It's breaking so many bylaws. I don't want to understand it. The amount of bylaws and what you should and should not do is bigger than that bookshelf behind me. I mean, it's bad, man. Oh well, doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sick and tired of talking now because my mouth is going dry IRL here, and I'm just trying to get my point across. The U.S. Constitution and Bill of Rights will have to be defended one way or another. That's why we have the Second Amendment. But people keep trying to strip us of that right. It's a natural boing. God, no. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I can't talk. My mouth is going dry and it's starting to hurt. So try to say, it's a natural born right to defend oneself, life, and or liberties. These liberties are being stripped from us day to day. People are thinking of ways to enact tyranny more and more in this country, and we're sick and tired of it, and have been fed up with God as our witness, and the heavenly host as well. Hopefully we can learn to fight back against tyranny and oppression. We are being more oppressed every day. Not as bad as those folks in Hong Kong. Don't get me started with those guys. Oh yeah. Hope you're good over there, guys, over in Hong Kong. Hi, China, you communist bastards. I'm gonna say this once. I don't like communism. I hate communism. And that's, if I go to hell for hating something, that's the one thing I'm going to hell for. You get my drift? Okay, good. Now, if you guys don't mind me, I'm going to end this here lovely Minecraft slash Constant Super Show broadcast, and I'm going to finish transcribing the U.S. Constitution Bill of Rights in this video game. Now, I know I didn't have anything in this book here, but I have it in a chest downstairs. And I'm already on, I'm on the second, or was it the third? I forgot which one. The Fifth Amendment, I believe I was studying. Studying. Transcribing for memory. Sorry, my brain's on a flipping fuse today. I've transcribing everything into Minecraft because I'm thinking about making this into a Minecraft server for players to play in. And I'm not sure about that because, well, video games, stuff like that. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Okay, well, bye guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this lovely broadcast. I'm the Common Sense Yooper. Y'all know me as Luke, aka, well, you need to know my gamer tag. It's Watchman1776. And, well, that's why I kind of take up the mental as the Watchman. Remember, I'm watching you, you tyrannical idiots. And to my freedom-loving fans and to my freedom-loving people and to freedom-loving people out there and liberty-loving people out there, God bless you. And, well, good night, good morning, and good evening. Adios, and good afternoon.